part of that building further the Moroccan economy. All of us at Cardiff Metropolitan University are hugely proud of what you've done, so I'm speaking today on behalf of all of my colleagues back in Cardiff to say that Moroccan students in our experience are well prepared, well motivated, and your success is a tremendous personal achievement and is very, very well deserved. It is a difficult journey to get a degree from a good UK university in a language that is not your first, and you have done brilliantly today to do that. Our degrees at Cardiff Met, and one of the main reasons that you're here, are quite rightly renowned throughout the world. We're very careful to ensure that our partners have a very high standard of university education. So what you are receiving here from your tutors, and the man to my left got the largest round of applause I've ever known, is absolutely on a par with what my students back in Cardiff, who are doing the same as you, have experienced. And this means that as graduates of Cardiff Met, you can be confident that your qualifications will be highly regarded in any country in the world. I have to say that I always feel a pang of envy now that I'm grey-haired and getting slightly older when you walk past or I present you with your degree later. I'd love to do it all again, but again, as the Ambassador said, this is a lifelong journey that you are now part of, and it will be a personal adventure in learning for years to come. We're also fortunate with our partnership with Sist that we have been in partnership, I believe now, for 8 years. And that means that we've developed a very close and special relationship. We offer our students a truly international experience and opportunities as well to study at Cardiff Met. I've already met this evening some people who've come across and studied in Cardiff, and there may be others of you in the room. But mobility and moving around the world is part of the journey that you are now part of. In the UK, we have students from over 145 countries studying in the School of Management, and for the 6th year in a row we've been ranked as the top UK university for international student support. So I think we kind of know what we're doing, and you're in safe hands is the message that I would leave you with. We also, in the UK, we like to measure things, and one of the things we measure every year is how many of our students get jobs at the end of their degree. And this year back in Cardiff, 96% of my graduates of last year were in work or further study within 6 months of graduating. That means that the qualifications you get will serve you well in the world of work, which is an important part of what you have invested in as students. Sist, as our main partner in this part of the world, have worked with us on a whole range of EU-funded projects, Erasmus Mundus, Tempest projects, furthering our relationship and building higher education capacity and leadership across this part of the world. Many of my colleagues from Cardiff Met have also travelled here to Morocco to support Sist in a range of activities during the course of your programmes. Whether you've seen them there or not, they have been there regularly, I promise you. And Sist staff have also visited Cardiff regularly to attend training and development events at the university. And this is an ongoing dialogue that maintains our relationship at such a positive level. So on behalf of my colleagues, I'd also like to thank, as the President did, all of our colleagues at Sist for your hard work in making this partnership such a success over so many years, with so many fantastic students graduating as a result. We live in a world that is changing. This is a globalised world, it's a digital world, it's a world where barriers are actually falling in terms of trade and investment, and on a social, cultural, economic and especially technological level. And we need to keep up to date and adapt to that. Globalisation is here to stay, and internationalisation is higher education's response to globalisation. And through placing a very high priority on internationalisation, at home and beyond Cardiff, we're aiming to produce in you career-ready graduates who are ready for the world of work. One of the amazing statistics that I was presented with by our School of Education, which I always remember at occasions like this, is that it is reckoned that about 75 or 80% of the jobs that students now entering school will do don't yet exist. So the world is changing. Very unlikely that you will all work in the same with the same employer, the same job, and just for the next 40 years do the same thing. You are now ready for what we call a portfolio career with the skills that you've developed, because that is the way that the world is developing. So finally, I hope that today, being an academic, I've graduated 3 times. My parents got very bored with clapping, but today is your special day, and I hope that the memories you have of today will remain with you for the rest of your life. They certainly have with me, and they produce some of the emotions that we've already heard from the Ambassador this evening. Do stay in touch with the Alumni Association. It's important that you don't lose touch with your classmates, with people that you've met, and also with the institution, because as I said, it is about lifelong learning. So once again, on behalf of Cardiff Metropolitan University, all my colleagues in Cardiff, may I wish you every success in your future careers and best wishes for a lifetime of learning. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this speech, actually motivating one. Now I would like to invite Dr. Adel Faqih, our senior lecturer, to give his speech.
أيها الحضور الكريم، السلام عليكم. I would like to apologize because I'll be speaking in Arabic. Majority of the parents are Arabic speakers. So for the understanding to be general, I'll speak in Arabic, but I'll make a little briefing about that. سعادة الرئيس المؤسس للمعاهد العليا للتكنولوجيا Associate College of Cardiff Metropolitan University, Dr. Tariq Abeid. سعادة السفير لبريطانيا العظمى الأستاذ إدوين ويلي، رئيس المؤسس للأكاديمية البريطانية. السادة آباء وأولياء التلاميذ، والسادة الأساتذة الأجلاء، إنه لا فخر أن أتواجد بين ظهرانيكم الليلة كي نحتفل جميعا بتخرج الفوز الذي طالما انتظرت أن أعطيه يعني جائزته الكبرى، وهي شهادة التخرج. فأنتم بحق تستحقونها تمام الاستحقاق. ولكن يجب أن أقول شيئا مهما جدا. المرجو من الجميع الآن، وهم الطلبة المتخرجون، أن يقفوا جميعا الآن. أهلكم. تحية لمن؟ لآبائنا الذين ضحوا من أجلنا. ونقول لهم شكرا جزيلا لكم. شكرا جزيلا لكم. إن تواجدي بالمعهد العالي للتكنولوجيا Sist Associate College of Cardiff British University لا هو فخر، ولأنني لطالما حريت أن أكون في هذا المقعد، وإنه لتشريف قبل أن يكون تكليفا. وإنه لطيلة مدة هذه 12 عاما قد رأيت أفواجا والحمد لله يتخرجون، وأنا جد فخور أنني أسمع عنهم جميعا أخبارا جيدة، إما من ناحية الشغل وإما من ناحية أنهم قاموا بالدراسة من جديد، إما بشكل الماستر أو أبحاث جديدة، فإن هذا يشكل بالنسبة لي فخرا كبيرا. من جهة ثانية إنني سعيد أنني أحتفل بتخرج أول فوج تخصص المالية، وهذا لطالما حلمنا أن نكون متخصصين فيه في المعاهد العليا للتكنولوجيا Sist Associate College of Cardiff Metropolitan University. وتحية لأصحاب المالية. لا يسعني إلا أن أقول أنني جد ممتن لسيست بريتش يونيفرسيتي على كل المجهودات التي تقوم بها من أجل أن يكون طلبتنا والحمد لله متفوقين، إما داخليا وإما دوليا حين يغادرون للدراسة ببريطانيا أو بأي دولة أخرى. وأنا جد سعيد أنه اليوم نحتفل جميعا بتخرجكم الذين تستحقونه بكامل الاستحقاق. وشكرا جزيلا.
Thank you so much, Mr. Adil Faqih. And last but not least, I would like to present Mr. Edwin Wiley, founder and principal of the British Academy.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm not sure how I'm going to follow your last speaker, but I'm going to try. Your Excellency, Dr. Ubaid, VIPs, fellow guests, parents who are very important in all of this process, and of course you, the graduates, this is your day, and I hope you enjoy it. This is my second visit to Morocco, and this time the welcome is even warmer than I came last year. But it's not my first time either in this part of the world. I'll let you into a secret, because 45 years ago my wife and I came to North Africa for our honeymoon. And I should say, if she's listening, thank you for letting me come here again, you know, because it's a wonderful part of the world. We didn't actually come to Morocco, we actually went to one of your neighbours, Tunisia. But the welcome there was warm, friendly, and when I come back to Morocco, the welcome is again warm and friendly. And I think you're a wonderful nation, wonderful people, and really I congratulate you on all your achievements. So, first of all, my sincere congratulations to you all on this proud and unforgettable day that will live long in your memories. As you leap into that wider world, and I personally think it's a place that needs you more than ever. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday when I say, I'm not sure that my generation did a particularly good job. And I hope that you, young people, may do a better job than we've done. And I'm talking socially, economically, culturally, bringing people together rather than creating divisions. Because this is something that I don't think my generation did well. I'm sad to say that, but I think it's true. And I hope that you young people do it better than we did it, and do it stronger. The other thing I want to say is that I think importantly for you, you have that degree certificate now, or you will have soon. Authenticated by a British university, with all the majors taught in the English language medium. And I think that's a particularly powerful thing to have. Because as I've travelled around the world and things that I've done, I've been very lucky in that respect, to have gone to so many countries everywhere. English language is seen as something that is an important tool to have, because it's one of the major global international languages, and I think something that's getting stronger and stronger. Your president, Dr. Ubaid, had the vision and the mission to open a university here in Morocco, I think with 12 students to start. And look what it's grown into. And what I really want to talk about now is that he has a further vision to create some new schools here in Morocco following the English language curriculum. And the first one, which I'm very proud to be part of, is opening in Marrakesh in September 2018. And what will follow shortly afterwards is another school, another English curriculum school, KG to 18, which will open in Casablanca shortly afterwards. I just hope that, well, first of all, I'm honoured and proud to work with Dr. Ubaid on these projects. And I just hope that my experience, I worked in schools in Manchester for 37 years. I also worked in a university in Dubai for 3 years. So I have I hope a good empathy with the Arab world, the culture, the ethos, and I think the desire to learn and to engage with learning, because most people that I've come across, certainly in this part of the world, see that as the way forward. It may be that some of you may decide to take up teaching as a career, and I commend it to you strongly. And I hope that it's possible maybe somewhere down the line that you could well end up teaching in the schools that we have a clear vision to open and run very successfully, both in Marrakesh and Casablanca, that you will make a contribution as teachers in some of those schools. I wish you well. This is your day, enjoy it. You go with my sincere congratulations and best wishes for the future. Good luck to you all.
Many thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like now to share with you a photo video of our dear graduates and students. Please enjoy it.